What's going on, guys? How are you? How are you doing? This is Shocks and this is ShocksCapital FX YouTube channel. Welcome back, and if you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications if you do like this content at the end, right? So what we're going to be doing today is analyzing, or we're going to be talking about a midnight volatility 51S strategy that you need to know, or that you need to add to your arsenal. So what we're going to do is, number one, we're starting explaining these lines that you see, these vertical dotted lines on my screen. Those are period separators. Those lines are the lines that are going to show you the midnight period that you are going to be looking at. So just before I go any further, let me just show you how to add these lines. You right click on your mouse, you go to properties, then after that you just click show period separators right here. If you click here, you see they've disappeared, and if you click show period, they are back. So I'm using GMT +2 or Central African time, right? So my time will be at 00 at this particular line, and I don't know what your time will be, so you just kind of get to adjust depending on where you are from. So what we are doing here is very simple. We are going to be looking at the midnight area. So I'm going to be looking at 3 days, right? And we are going to be concentrating on the times from 1 Central African time, this is 1 a.m. to around 3 a.m., right? These are our times. So what we are doing is, number one, we identify this line. So we are not identifying it, it's already there. So what we are going to do is, we are going to be looking for an order block or an extreme point that price left, and that extreme point should be either the daily high or the daily low, right? I hope you understood that. So from what you are seeing here, okay, let's just mark the daily high and the daily low. That is, I think that is simple. So this was the daily high, and where was the daily low? The daily low was here. So let's delete all the other lines here that we don't want to be using. So let's delete everything, right? So the daily high, it's here. And where is the daily low? The daily low, we are considering this day, right? This particular day on the 21st of June, right? That's the day that we are looking at. Then this is the what? The daily what? The daily low. So what you are going to do is, you are going to be marking order blocks that are near those two prices, the daily high or the daily what? The daily low. So what are you going to do? So this is an order block on the what? The daily low, on the daily high, sorry, and this one is the one on the daily what? On the daily low. So what are you going to wait for? You are going to be waiting for price to what? To retest any of these order blocks from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. Central African time. If you need to change your time, that's up to you. So when price retraces back to what? To this particular area, you look for what? You look for confirmation. So this is your setup, and this is what you are doing. So when price moves away, right, you look for what? You look for the next thing you on the next day, right? So this is the next day. Where is the what? The daily high. The daily high is here. And where is the what? The order block. So the order block is what? Is here. So what are you going to do? From 1 to 3, you are looking for a retest of this particular order block, and as you can see, this is what exactly what transpired, and you would have taken that what? That particular trade. You come here again, you mark your what? Your daily low and your order block that is around that area, and you look for the retest between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. This is a very simple strategy, guys, that you can use, that anyone can what? Can use. And you come here again, you see there is this very good example that you are seeing using this specific strategy on V51S, you see. So before you go any further, guys, before you think you have caught this, I'm going to show you 2 entry methods that you can use on these particular order blocks that we are identifying on these indices, or on the V51S, right? I'm going to show you confirmations that you need to see, and I'm going to show you 2 types of entries that you're going to be using on what? On this particular pair. So number one, you see again, this is the order block and the what? The retest. So now let's go back to the first, and I'll go and show you some confirmations, because from what you are seeing, you can clearly see that some of these trades are spiked through the what? The order block. So I'm going to give you a cheat code or a very good entry method that you can use. So number one, what we are going to be doing is we are going to be looking at the order block like this, and we are going to be going to this area on the M5. Here we're on the M15, right? We're going to go on the on the M5 and try to see through the lenses of the of the M5 on how we could have taken that trade using the same order block order block theory, right? So this is the trade that we are looking at. Number one, what do you see? You see a page of liquidity here. You see price taking out some liquidity, then you see price failing to take out any high. So number one, what you're going to do is you're going to be waiting for what? For a break of a high that you see in this area, and you're going to be waiting for a what? For a retest of an order block, right? So from what you are seeing here, we don't have a what? A retest of an order block, but we have a break of a high again here, and what? And an order block in this area. So what are you going to do? You're going to get your trades at this particular zone and go, because it would have moved away from this particular point. Remember the concept of time. And if you look at this, this is 3, exactly 3. So this is what we want exactly, right? So let's look at another example and see how we could have used this same principle on this on this particular chart. This retested the order block, and what do you see? You see a break of structure at this particular point. A retest of an order block did not come at this particular zone. So what do? Wait for another break of structure, and what do you see? You see a retest of this particular order block, right? So when that order block gets retested, you are going to be taking taking that particular entry at this particular zone. So after that being said, let's go and look at the next or the second type of entry that you are going to do. You guessed it right. You are going just to enter as price retests that order block on the M15. That's your trade, that's your entry, and you are going straight to enter that particular trade. And guys, if any of you doesn't have a Deriv account, I have links in the description down below. If you don't have an account, just click one of those links, register an account, and get to trade with this amazing strategy on on Deriv indices on V51S. So guys, this is the strategy that I wanted you to master. I wanted to show you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Hope this was helpful. I'm Shocks. I'm out.
Introducing Deriv, one-stop shop to trade Forex, stocks and indices, cryptocurrencies, commodities, and derived indices that include but not limited to Volatility 75, V100, boom and crash indices, and many more. And to top it off, you can trade 24/7. Weekends are for trading. Deriv is one of the biggest online brokers in the world that offers the following: synthetics, CFDs, multipliers, options. To millions of consumers who have registered all across the world, we provide CFDs and other derivatives on currency, stocks and indices, cryptocurrencies, commodities, and derived. Simple, flexible, reliable. Pick from 8 effective platforms that were each created with your needs in mind. To benefit and be part of this, go to ShocksCapital.com and click Start Trading, or click the links in the description and pinned comments.